Okay, I'm now going to show you what a teacher sees. I've logged in as Jane Doe, and you can see when you go to Staff Track, Jane Doe's observations will be here, and all the different things that she or he needs to click on here. Please remind teachers there is a Forgot Password button on the login screen, so if they forget their password, they should click there to reset their password, and this won't drive Tana crazy like they did at the beginning of the year. My portfolio is on this screen, and this is where the teachers will choose their files. And what we talked about in the last screencast that I sent you is that the teachers will choose their goal sheets at the beginning of the year to upload here. And then in addition, during the course of the year, anything that they want to show you related to Domain 4, they can upload there. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you click on, here's one of the domains. Here's their pre-observation, the post-observation. The teacher is allowed to make comments, and you'll see at the bottom, after you certify, so first you release the observation, then you give the teacher a chance to look at it. Now this may be during a pre or a post-observation conference when they're sitting with you that you finalize it. Once the observation is finalized, you hit certify. Teacher gets the message to go back in and certify, and they'll click this, providing the electronic signature. At the end of the year, under the worksheet, there will also be an opportunity for them to sign off with the electronic signature. Or, as we talked about when I met with John and George and Brian, we talked about having the worksheet actually printed out and signed. So during the course of the year, you're not going to be printing out anything. You will then print at the end of the year and have the teachers sign it like you did this year, and that is what will be filed in central office. And here's just a look at what the worksheet looks like for this person, and they'll click at the bottom, but we will print this out and you'll sign it. What we noticed this past year, if the final calculated score was coming up to a strange number, it was because something along the way, one of these elements was not added in. So you'll see this teacher still needs the unannounced observation rubric. So the process again will be, you will schedule the scheduled observations. You'll use one of the observation 1 for your pre-observation, your observation domain 3, and then domain 4 will be there, but you only fill out one domain 4, and that's at the end of the year, and that's for probationary as well as tenured teachers. Then in the second box, you're going to use the unannounced domain 2, and then for the end of the year, the third box would be used only for probationary teachers. And as I said in the other screencast, they will make a drop down that says Danielson probationary teacher 2011, and that will be domain 2 and 3. So you'll have a domain 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then at the end of the year for the probationary teacher, you'll end up going back in and highlighting what you want as a final rating. Remember, after you have your observations, you'll have to certify them for the teachers to do the electronic signature, and DataMate is going to work on creating a report to show you which teachers haven't read theirs. So you've got to really impress upon the teachers that it's up to them when they get these emails to log in, to look at their evaluations, write comments if they want, and then they'll get an email when it's finalized. And all of this will be done electronically during the course of the year. And at the end of the year, the only thing that will be printed out is the end worksheet. We'll talk more about this during the course of the year. I will be down October 21st and 22nd to meet with each building's administrators and talk about your final SLO targets, and to be sure that your SLOs are linked correctly and any wording or cleanup is done with the SLOs. So thanks, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a great rest of the September, and I'll see you in October.